What if every emotion you feel is a mirror? Not a weight to carry, not a storm to flee, but a reflection of something deeper, something true. Have you ever paused to look into that mirror? Or do you turn away, afraid of the face you might see? Your heart knows this mirror. It knows the ache of sadness that lingers like mist in a forgotten valley, the flare of anger that burns like a sudden wildfire, the quiet tremor of fear that whispers, "You are not enough." These emotions, they swirl within you, don't they? They pull you into their currents, make you feel small, lost, adrift. You've spent so long running from them, distracting yourself with noise, with plans, with the endless chatter of the mind. But what if running is the very thing keeping you from home? What if your emotions are not here to drown you, but to show you who you are? Your mind is a storm, a ceaseless whirlwind of thoughts, spiraling, colliding, pulling you in every direction. You replay conversations that ended years ago. You imagine futures that may never come. You cling to control, as if you could hold the wind in your hands. But the harder you grasp, the more you slip. The more you fight, the louder the storm grows. Have you noticed? The thoughts don't stop. They multiply, layer upon layer, until you can't see the sky anymore. You've forgotten what stillness feels like. Pause now. Close your eyes wherever you are. Take a breath. Feel the air move through you, cool and alive. Notice the thoughts racing through your mind. Don't try to stop them. Don't try to change them. Just watch. Like clouds passing across a vast sky, they come and go. But you are not the clouds. You are the sky. Vast, unchanging, infinite. Can you feel it? That quiet space beneath the storm? It's there, waiting for you to return. This storm of the mind, it's not your enemy. It's a habit, a pattern, a story you've told yourself so many times you've forgotten it's not the truth. You think you are your thoughts. You think you are the worries, the plans, the regrets. But what if you are something more? What if you are the space that holds them, the silence that hears them, the awareness that sees them pass, untouched? Let's go deeper. Think of your mind as a lake. Your thoughts are the ripples on its surface, stirred by the wind of the world. They move, they dance, they seem so real, but beneath the ripples the lake is still, deep, unshaken. That depth is you, not the ripples, not the waves, but the vastness beneath. The next time your mind races, ask yourself, who is watching these thoughts? Who is feeling the storm? The answer is closer than you think. But it's not just thoughts that weigh you down, is it? It's the emotions you carry. The baggage you've held for so long it feels like part of you. The sadness that sits heavy in your chest, like a stone you can't name. The anger that flares when you feel unseen, unheard, unvalued. The fear that grips you in the quiet moments, whispering doubts you try to ignore. You've carried these for years, haven't you? Some you can trace to moments, words spoken, promises broken, dreams left behind. Others feel like they've always been there, shadows without a source. Why do you hold them so tightly? What are you afraid will happen if you let them go? You've built walls around these emotions, locked them away, told yourself they're too much, too painful, too raw. But those walls are heavy. They keep you from moving freely. They keep you from seeing clearly. What if those emotions aren't here to hurt you? What if they're here to teach you, to show you the parts of yourself you've forgotten? Pause again. Take a breath. Feel your body soften, your shoulders relax. Bring your attention to your heart. What emotion is there right now? Don't name it. Don't judge it. Just feel it, like a wave moving through you. Where do you feel it in your body? Is it tight, warm, heavy? Now ask it gently. What are you here to show me? What truth are you carrying? Don't force an answer. Just listen. Like a friend who's been waiting to be heard, your emotion has something to say. Your emotions are not random. They're not mistakes. They're mirrors, reflecting the places where you're still holding on. Anger shows you where you feel powerless. Sadness reveals what you've loved and lost. Fear points to the edges of your courage, daring you to step beyond. When you run from them, you run from yourself. When you fight them, you fight your own truth. But when you sit with them, when you look into their mirror, you begin to see. You see the strength beneath the pain, the love beneath the loss, the freedom beneath the fear. Why is it so hard to sit with what you feel? Because you've been taught to control, to fix, to solve. Your ego whispers that if you just try harder, plan better, think faster, you can make everything right. You can stop the pain. You can avoid the fear. You can keep the sadness at bay. But life doesn't bend to your will, does it? The more you try to control, the more you feel out of control. Like gripping water in your hands, it slips through, no matter how tightly you hold. Control is an illusion, a story the mind tells to keep you safe. But safety is not freedom. Safety is a cage, built from the fear of feeling too much. What if you let go? What if you stop trying to steer the river of life and let it carry you instead? What if the waves of emotion are not here to drown you, but to teach you how to swim? Let's try something. Close your eyes again. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine releasing something you've been holding on to. A worry, a plan, a need to be right. Feel it slip from your hands, like sand falling through your fingers. Notice how your body feels as you let go. Lighter? Softer? Now imagine yourself standing by a river. The water moves swiftly, carrying leaves, twigs, reflections of the sky. You don't need to stop the river. You don't need to control its flow. You can simply watch it, trust it, let it be. This is what it means to surrender, not to give up, but to trust. To trust that life knows where it's taking you. To trust that your emotions are part of the journey, not the destination. The ego doesn't like surrender. It clings to its stories, its identities, its need to be seen. It tells you that you are your pain. You are your anger. You are your fear. It builds a self out of fragments, memories, roles, achievements, wounds. But this self is not you. It's a mask, a shadow, a story you've mistaken for the truth. And in believing this story, you've disconnected from something deeper, something vast, something eternal. Who are you really? Beneath the labels, beneath the roles, beneath the emotions you carry. You are not the employee, the partner, the parent, the friend. You are not the sum of your successes or failures. You are not the storm of your thoughts or the waves of your feelings. You are the one who sees them, the one who feels them, the one who remains when everything else falls away. Pause once more. Bring your attention to your breath. Feel it move through you, steady and soft. Now ask yourself, who is breathing? Who is watching this moment? Don't search for an answer in your mind. Feel it in your being. There's a presence there, isn't there? A quiet, unshakable awareness. It's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's the still point at the center of your existence. This is your true self. not the ego's stories, but the awareness that holds them all. This disconnection from your true self, it's why you feel lost. It's why the emotions feel so heavy, so overwhelming. The ego tells you to fight them, to fix them, to make them go away. But your true self knows better. It knows that every emotion is a mirror, reflecting a piece of your soul. When you stop fighting, you start seeing. When you stop running, you start returning. Home. To yourself. To the truth. Let's look into that mirror now. Your emotions are not here to punish you. They're not here to break you. They're here to show you. Each one is a reflection, a message, a guide. Sadness says, you loved deeply. That love is still in you. Anger says, you are worthy of respect. Claim it. Fear says, you are ready to grow. Step forward. When you look into the mirror of your emotions, you don't just see pain. You see strength. You see courage. You see love. Let's do one final reflection. Close your eyes and bring to mind an emotion you've been avoiding. Maybe it's a sadness you've buried, an anger you've suppressed, a fear you've tried to outrun. Don't push it away. Don't try to fix it. Just hold it, like you'd hold a trembling hand. Feel where it lives in your body. Is it in your chest, your throat, your stomach? Now breathe into that space. Let the breath be soft, like a warm light. Ask this emotion, what do you want me to see? What truth are you holding for me? Listen, not with your mind, but with your heart. You might see a memory, a need, a truth you've forgotten, or you might feel a quiet release, a softening, a letting go. This is the power of the mirror. When you look into your emotions, you see yourself, not the small self bound by stories and fears, but the vast self, the one who is whole, unbroken, free. Your emotions are not your chains. They are your wings. They are the waves on the lake, moving, shifting, but never changing the depth beneath. You are that depth. You are that stillness. You are that freedom